So, I don't know, I just made that John video. Anyways, my top, I don't know, my ranking of Ruby fighters. From like the best to like, I don't know, like whenever everybody, at that point where everybody's pretty much even in fodder. But, among the kids, like around Ruby's age, you know, the kids, I would say the best would probably be, you know, obviously it's going to be Pyrrha. You know, she was talented above everybody, and if she was still there, they wouldn't have as much troubles as they are having now. Behind her, actually, I don't think we know Neo's age. How old is she? Like mid-20s? I think she's mid-20s. I don't know. Let's say she's mid-20s. Yeah, I have Neo behind Pyrrha. I think Pyrrha would win, like if they were to fight, but it would just be like barely. And it would be like an extreme use of magnetism. Like whenever she was fighting Cinder, like she would use her magnetism like a whole lot. Especially with Umbrella. You know. She has that little spike at the end. But I would say it'd still be a very hard fight for Pyrrha because how hard Neo is to hit. Behind Neo, I would probably go with I'll probably go with Adam. Now, this is because, like, if Adam were to fight people one-on-one, and, like, one-on-one, they don't know each other's abilities, whatever, right? I would say Adam would probably beat most of Team Ruby, except for maybe Pyrrha. Maybe. I don't know. But, like, I can see Adam using his ability on Pyrrha, and like getting like maybe a one shot in. But I see Pyrrha taking him out beforehand. Taking out Adam beforehand. So there's that. But the way Adam died, I feel like he should have lasted longer against both Blake and Yang. I don't know if that was because like actor complications or something, but like, cause what is it? Yang didn't know about his ability till after Blake told him or told her, and that's pretty much the only reason she won, because she blocked it and tanked it and gave it back to him. Now, I'm not sure if that was supposed to be like, oh, like he heard but he just wasn't listening and he wasn't paying attention or something. But I feel like I don't think, what's her name, Blake would win against him. Mainly because he got stabbed twice and he still lived. Like, if he got stabbed once, I feel like he'd be able to kind of walk it off a bit before dying out. But he got stabbed twice through the chest and he was still kind of alive. Like, he didn't die because of stabbing, he died because of the impact from the fall. I mean, he would have died pretty quickly, but still. But I feel like he would have destroyed him, like one-on-one. He would have just completely defeated him. because, well, you know, he blocks a lot. You know, his whole thing's like, oh, parry, parry, prep, block, 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 block. And he's as agile as, if not more agile than, what's her name, Blake. And whenever he was trying to hunt Blake down, you know, he wasn't really, like, he was trying to kill her, but he wasn't going, like, he wasn't really trying. You know? Behind him, I'd probably give it to, I don't know. Because this is where it kind of gets tricky with, maybe, yeah, I'd probably give it to Yang. Behind him, I give it to Yang over all the other people. Mainly because, Yang is faster. And, like, faster, like, and, like, consistent speed, you know? Weiss has her glyphs, and Ruby has her thing. Right, and, what's her name? Blake, I always forget her name. But Blake has her cat-like agility and speed. But it's Yang's change in direction and her ability to just like keep up in your face, right? Because Ruby's changing direction, she has to stop, or at least like she can't like turn while she's trying to go fast, unless she's going in her little, was it Rose Dash thing? So, and then like I don't think she can attack anybody. She can just grab them, maybe, but I think she has to grab them beforehand, then use her semblance. I don't think she can grab them while in her semblance. And then, you know, Yang still has that, her semblance as well, which, like, let's be honest, everybody in Team Ruby takes hits. Like, it's not like, oh, we're really good at dodging. No, they all take hits pretty hard. Like, the only one who really didn't take hits was Pura out of that group. And then the only time she did take hits whenever she died. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, everybody in Ruby, like, I don't know. They've all at least been knocked out once. Behind her, I'd put Weiss. Yeah, I'd put Weiss, mainly because of her glyphs and her semblance. As I think she would probably overwhelm whoever she attacks next. Oh, I'm not including Cinder, by the way, because she's a maiden, or Winter, because she's also a maiden, and I don't think we've seen her fight. Like, she fought Crow, and then she one-shotted somebody, and then she became a maiden and used her powers. So that's it, really. Like, but we haven't really seen her like fight, even with her semblance, like full-on fight. And then I would have probably Ruby and Blake, then Blake. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Blake is the weakest out of the group. At least destructively. But I think that she has a better agility out of everybody else. Mainly because of her semblance, and she's allowed to like I don't know what she has, like a shadow clone. But she's, I don't know, it's weird because she's able to change the properties of her thing. But I think she's only done that like a little bit. I think that's like season 2 of it, of Ruby. So I don't. Yeah. Okay. But out of the adults, and well, and then I'd probably say Nora, Ren, and then John. And then Oscar's in there, but he's not really a fighter. I don't think he's really, no. I mean, he took on a few Grim, but I don't think he has anything like super major under his belt. And he got shot by Ironwood, so. See, out of the adults, not including like the Winters, or not the Winters, the Maidens, because the Maidens are weirdly overpowered because of their use of magic. But out of the adults, I'd probably say it's that Scorpion dude is probably the best fighter. Now, whenever he and Crow fought, it's pretty much been like I don't know, they never really had a good one-on-one against each other. Because the first time they fought, Crow was kind of winning-ish. Right? But I felt like Crow was just trying to get him to make a mistake, to which he did. Because he forgot about Ruby and the kids, and they got his tail cut off. But whenever they fought again, right? Oh, his name's Tyrion. There we go. It's Tyrion. Whenever they fought again to capture him, right? There's 3 of them. It was him. What's his name? Clover, or whatever. And Robin. All trying to take him out, and he was holding his own really good, especially with that new tail. Right? The only reason why he lost is because he got too cocky and he caught the arrow in his mouth. Like, if he just simply dodged it, right, he wouldn't have died or got knocked out. Like, he was like, and the only person who was able to land a hit besides Robin was Crow. And that's because Crow was punching him. Right? It was a punch and a kick, whatever. So, there's that. And then after him, I would probably say Ironwood. Ironwood is probably the best fighter, like one-on-one kind of fighter. It might just be his super durable arm and shoulder. Also, I don't know, what was it? I think I heard some things that his semblance was like devotion or conviction or dedication, something. It was like mind focus or whatever, so that way he's able to like block, like, I don't know, concentration. I don't know, he's able to like block off something. I don't know if like all distractions. I don't know if that's true or not, and I don't know, that's kind of weird. I mean, yeah, I don't know, that's kind of weird in my opinion. Like, it would make sense, but it's kind of like, it makes too much sense. Like, it's too convenient for him. But it's his toughness and his gun. Golly, his gun of his, it's too strong. Like in the whenever you had the fight against a scientist dude, and that gun was pushing him against gravity. And like, it's just a gun, dude. It's a gun that he can wield pretty efficiently, and it's not like, ooh, you know, like the recoil of the gun was dragging him. No, so the recoil of the gun was pushing him. Like he still had his arm out and everything. Like he was manhandling that gun. And then not only that is that he has two of them, and he can put them to another attachment to bring out like some kind of plasma gun from Halo. Like, nah, dude, nah. And the only reason why they beat him was because they had to jump him with, like, everybody had to jump him. Like, it was everybody. Everybody had to jump him. And they had to take his gun away first. And he was still kind of holding his own. Like, they had to, like, take away his gun and then use it. And then he came back after. He's like, all right, I'm ready. So I'm like, oh, my morality is shaken. He's like, no, my dedication's strong. I don't know. I would have him and then Crow. I wouldn't put Robin really high. It's more like, oh, I don't think Robin is that good of a fighter, really. But, like, I know, like, she's an important asset to have with her ability, but that doesn't mean it's her, like, she's that good of a fighter. No, her ability is not even that good in fighting. It's just like, oh, truth on the lie. Ooh. You know? So I don't know. Who else? Oh, Raven. Shoot, I forgot about Raven. I don't even know. They said Raven and Crow were evenly matched. But, oh, no, wait, Raven's she's a thingy-mabob, that's right. So, you know, she's overpowered. She was holding it back against Crow. It doesn't count. What do you think? Yeah, I think it might be all of them. I don't know. Oh, and then the twins or whatever, the blue-haired twins. He's all like, oh, pick a side. He's like, well, we're on everybody's side. He's like, oh, so you're on nobody's side. Okay, we're like, well, you know, those guys, the twins. Or I think it might be just, is he a girl or a guy? I don't know. I don't remember. Penny. I forgot about Penny. Ugh. She lost to Pyrrha. Would Neo lose against Penny? I don't know. Maybe. She might lose. I could see Penny, I could see Neo losing to Penny. Mainly just by, like, strength. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. My thing is, how fast can Neo dodge knives? You know, like, how fast can she dodge the sword? How fast, like, will she be able to dodge the laser? Is that a thing she can do? Yeah. And then if she does dodge him, how much damage will she be able to do against Penny? I don't know.